to have your child, and your son still came back looking for you. Right. Oh, y'all didn't know? Big Supreme had Little Supreme Jr. mother shot. Because allegedly he didn't want the baby.
I can't.
Queen Flip had this on his platform.
Hussein.
Benny spoke about this on Hussein platform.
This nigga sound like a terrorist. Yeah, your man Hussein Campbell sound like a terrorist up there, V.
Take that episode down. But you thought we forgot? You didn't even want the little nigga.
Let's bring it back. See if we can bring it back one more time.
Willing to give your son a second chance. But your son was willing to give you a second chance after you got his mother shot. Because you didn't want his mother to have your child. And your son still came back looking for you. Right. Oh, y'all didn't know? Big Supreme had Little Supreme Jr. mother shot. Because allegedly he didn't want the baby. And Queen's Flip had this on his platform with Benny. Benny spoke about this on Queen's Flip platform. And Supreme called from jail and had them take that episode down. But you thought we forgot? You didn't even want the little nigga. I seen the Mel Ma. That nigga in Clinton. This little boy out here fighting for the love of his father. A nigga that looked just like him. Trying to be just like you. And in front of the world, you disown him because he feels like he's trying to put on your pants and show you that he could be you. And this is how you treating him? I hope you rot in jail, you old raggedy ass. Stay in jail. Stay your ass in jail. I hope the appellate, and everybody else keep you in there till you rot. What, you forgot most of us out here ain't have no father?
Wow. Wow. Deep, deep, deep. As the story get deeper. And it just don't stop. This is a story that just keep giving and keep giving content. Shout out to the Big Meech, 50 Cent, Supreme, Senior and Junior, Rick Ross, all these players that's playing a part of this BMF story. Irv Gotti, he got thrown in there. It's been getting dangerous. Niggas is sending kites home, putting out public messages to disown their son. Shit is all crazy, B. Shit is all foolery. Buffoonery. This is nothing nice. It's nasty. Bunch of black men going at each other for no reason. Let's give a quick prayer, man. I just want to say, Heavenly Father, I thank you, man, for letting me wake up this morning. I thank you for letting all of us wake up. Everybody that come through, I ask you to look over them and keep them in your prayers and keep them in your blessings. I ask you to continue to look over everybody that's involved in this whole situation. Hopefully some light will come to their eyes and they'll be better decision makers and know not to bring this type of thing to the internet and, you know, let God deal with it and just continue to push on. Continue to ask you to look over all of us. In Jesus' name we pray, amen, man. Let's go. All right, we got that out the way. Let's get back to my man, Hussein Campbell. I call him Hussein. I call him Hassan. I call him Hussein. He be putting out some shit, saying some crazy shit, man. This is like, so allegedly, Supreme Senior tried to have Supreme Junior moms popped, according to Hussein Campbell. And it goes deeper. 50 Cent is supposedly Supreme's son too. Can't make this up, man. So supposedly 50 Cent is Supreme's son, and Supreme had 50 Cent mom's whack too. He tried to whack he wanted to whack Supreme Junior moms, but he couldn't get her. But they saying before that he had whacked 50 Cent moms, and 50 Cent is his son. This is getting crazy. According to Hassan Campbell. I mean, I ain't gonna cap, man. I did hear about these rumors in the streets, but they just rumors, man. Hassan making it sound like it's official. Like, this don't make sense. He making it sound like this is an official, documented thing. He's saying that 50 Cent is Supreme's son. Hassan said this, not me. I didn't say this. Hassan said this. Telling you what Hassan said. I don't break news. I just get my input on it. And hopefully we can get somebody to learn something out of it. You know? But yeah, that's what the case is as of right now. Hassan Campbell was saying that Supreme was trying to have Supreme Junior mom's whack because he didn't want her to have a baby. And he said before that he already had 50 Cent mom's whack. And 50 Cent is his son. They kind of look alike though. Him 50, Supreme, all them niggas look alike a little bit. Preem might be his pops. Let's do this one more time. Let's go this one more time. Let's listen to my man Hassan Campbell got to say one more time.
Willing to give your son a second chance. But your son was willing to give you a second chance after you.
So he's saying basically, little context on this. He's saying that Supreme, he's saying he's mad at Supreme for outing his son in public, which I agree with. I said this yesterday. I totally agree with Husan on that matter, that Supreme should not have outed his son on a public platform. Should have talked to him behind the scenes, talked to everybody behind the scenes. So I do agree with him on that. But when he starts saying all this other stuff, I'm like, whoa, this is out of control now. You talking about people getting shot and all that. I don't think that's for the internet, Husan. And he's saying it like he's really mad at Preem, like Preem did something wrong to him. I don't know, like maybe he knows something we don't know. Maybe Husan Campbell was a part of that era, what was going on back then. Because he said it was so much conviction and so much passion, like he was there or he had something to do with it. I heard about these stories of 50 Cent and Preem being pops and son, but you know, that's just rumors, man. That wasn't nothing real, and that was rumors in the streets.
Got his mother shot. because you didn't want his mother to have your child. And your son still came back looking for you. Right.
This thing is crazy.
Oh, y'all didn't know? Big Supreme had Little Supreme Jr. mother shot.
Damn.
Because allegedly he didn't want the baby. And Queens Flip.
So he said this little nigga Preem Jr. out here going hard, but in all reality, Preem Sr. was trying to off his mom so he wouldn't even make it here.
Had this on his platform with Benny. Benny spoke about this on Queens Flip platform. And Supreme called from jail and had them take that episode down. But you thought we forgot? You didn't even want the little nigga. I seen the Mel Ma. That nigga in Clinton. This little boy out here fighting for the love of his father. A nigga that looked just like him. Trying to be just like you. And in front of the world, you disown him because he feels like he's trying to put on your pants and show you that he could be you. And this is how you treating him? I hope you rot in jail, you old raggedy ass. Stay in jail.
Damn.
Stay your ass in jail. I hope the appellate, and everybody else keep you in there till you rot.
Damn. Hey, why he got so much hate though? It's,
what you forgot? Most of us out here have no father.
That's what it is. Because most of us ain't had no father, so he feeling the pain for Junior. He feeling his pain because he ain't have a father. Damn, I ain't have a father neither. I ain't that upset. Shit, man. God damn, Hussein. I ain't had no pops. I ain't making me mad that, you know. I said it wasn't right now. I said, yo, that is not right what your man just did out of his son in public like that. Some people say, yo, the nigga was out there doing shit in public. Why not out him in public? That's my son. That's why. You know what I mean? If it was somebody else, yeah. That's my son. I'm not gonna out him in public. That's me. But come to find out, as the story get deeper, somebody leaks a text and says, "What up, Al?" This is from 50 Cent page too. Now, so you know this is official. This is 50 Cent. This is from his page. I got this from 50 Cent page. Somebody say, "What up, Al? Tell 50 Prince just FaceTime me." He said, "Preem's son don't speak for him or Preem. His son haven't even spoke to Preem in 7 years. He doing a lot of bullshitting on the internet." Yo, they just debunked Lil Primo in every shape and fashion. They saying this little nigga ain't even speak to his pops in 7 years, yo. But he out here doing all this, that, and the third. They say his pops didn't even want him. The story is just getting out of control. There's just so many branches to the story now. To this whole BMF 50 Cent Supreme Team Irv Gotti saga. Rick Ross, Game, a lot of people chiming in. So this man haven't spoken to his kid in 7 years while he been in the pen. And Preem is how old? I think like 20 something. So he ain't speak to him since he was in his teenagers. That's crazy, man. This is a sad story. Let's continue on with Hussein.
That was in his son's life? Supreme didn't raise Supreme Jr.
Oh my God.
He wasn't in his life. He left him when he was a baby. And all Supreme seen, Junior, his son, his junior, all he saw and heard was the stories of how his father placed a hit on 50 Cent, somebody that's alleged his brother.
Yo, here it go. This is what here we go.
That part, right?
Here we go. You heard that? This is his brother. Supreme Junior is 50 Cent brother. They are brothers, B. Allegedly, is according to Husan Campbell. Go back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's go back.
Supreme didn't raise Supreme Junior. He wasn't in his life. He left him when he was a baby. And all Supreme seen, Junior, his son, his junior, all he saw and heard was the stories of how his father placed a hit on 50 Cent, somebody that's alleged his brother. We forget that part, right?
That's 50 brother, baby.
We forget the part where 50 Cent hinted that Preem might be his father in his own movie, but we leave that out.
He definitely did. If you watch the Get Rich or Die Trying movie, 50 definitely did hint that Supreme might be his pops and that Supreme had his mom's killed. In the movie. That's the movie. But it's a movie. It's not the real thing. But that was 50 movie though.
Are we looking at the fact that 50 Cent also hinted that Supreme had his mother murdered in this movie?
Nah, 50 be doing a lot of talking though, but that's what I'm saying, man. All this shit gonna keep coming back up, man. This is never gonna go away, B. None of this.
But y'all think that's just a script?
It's not a script. Tell him.
Let me play this shit again so
Tell
I can dissect.
Tell him.
Because, yeah, Preem just said some gangster shit.
But why on the internet though?
From a nigga who raised a soldier to be a soldier. But let's not forget, Supreme from the Supreme team didn't raise his son. We gonna get to that. Or better yet, in the words of Zip with the Drip, let's get to that. You know that shit that I made famous?
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, EVERBODY, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robertson, I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not
You is not forced. Nobody forced you to make that public statement. Nobody. Not one person.
indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robertson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence. He had a...
Hold up. So that's your way of saying, Supreme, that Big Meech ain't a man either? Because that shit that he's doing on the internet?
Yo, this nigga be going all over the place.
Even the crowd, you soldier boy, you know how many times I've been called a bozo or a clown? Because I get paid to be on the internet? But y'all all entertained.
That's right.
By
That's
Big
right.
Meech and 50 Cent. Help me to understand how Big Meech, the biggest drug kingpin in black history in America. One of them, top 5, dead or alive. And 50 Cent, a nigga creeping up on being a billionaire, get a pass for doing bozo shit all over the internet. But Supreme Jr. gets the ultimate ass whooping. This is the youngest one that wasn't raised by his gangster father. His father left him for dead, but ooh, we gonna get to that. His father left him for dead.
Shout out to my nigga Joffy Top Tiger in the building. What's good, King?
Me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we?
You never speak or associate with your son that made a mistake on the internet. You already left him as a child. You've been in jail his whole life, my nigga. And now because he made a mistake trying to please his father, trying to walk in his father's shoes. He's trying to walk in the shoes that you left behind because you ain't buy him no shoes. And then you telling the whole world how you gonna disown him because he's on the internet like the rest of the world? Welcome to the real world, Preem. You've been in a jail since he's been a child, so you don't know what it's like to be on the internet, Preem, but you're gonna abandon your son because of the fact that he's on the internet, Preem?
I said that in my last video. I said that. I said, damn, he should have never pulled his son up like that on the net. That was a bad idea. He could have did that behind the scenes. He could have called Preem. He could have called everybody behind the scenes and did that same speech without making it public. You know, that's your son, man. You don't want to crack your son's head like that in front of everybody. Take him in the house, man.
Nah. And I'm not even done yet. Filthy nigga.
Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense.
That's cap too, man. Them niggas, Supreme team was vicious, B. That's super cap. I guess that's now because somebody said that too. Somebody said, yo, hold on. There's a comment. He said, yo, Preem just trying to push peace over a jail phone because it sound good on a recorded call for parole purposes. Laughing out loud. Facts, B. That nigga ain't trying to push no violence right now. That nigga trying to come home.
If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody.
That's a fact. If you ain't talking about positivity and goals, don't get on the internet, man.
Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace, the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
You gotta go just that fast. That's how fast you left your son life. How you gonna
this nigga's evil, B. Yo, why you gonna tell that man that, man?
When you was never around to teach him.
Oh, man, this man is evil, B. How you gonna tell that man
How
that?
did he refuse to learn when you was never around to teach him? How a deadbeat dad gonna give a child a lesson from jail? And just like that, because he made a mistake, you was ready to walk out of his life like Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, oh.
Niggas getting money, man. You know what it was, man. You got left too, Campbell. That's why you started seeking the love from African Bambaataa.
I don't know. I see a lot of similarities between 50 Cent and Supreme. Sometimes I be wondering, is that really his father?
somebody out here, or maybe there's a bunch of people out here that need to hear this. And it was like, you thought you were special.
Thought you was special, little Meech. Nobody special when it comes to 50,
You
nigga.
really thought you were special.
Everybody disposable, nigga.
Who told you were special?
50 don't give second chances, nigga. Yo, 50 don't give no second chances, nigga. Everybody disposable. Cut you off in the blink of an eye, nigga.
Got feelings. Because I don't think y'all understand the similarities between 50 Cent and Supreme. I'm really wondering if that's really his father.
Niggas kind of look alike, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna cap. Them niggas do kind of look alike, B. 50 definitely hinted.
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, EVERBODY, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robertson.
Yo, that nigga don't even got his father's last name. I thought his name was Supreme McGriff Jr.
I do not indulge in idle chit-chat.
That nigga name,
I have something to say.
that nigga name is Kyle Roberson.
Does not speak for Irv or Irv's family.
That's crazy.
Nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these.
Let me ask y'all a question. If Prince Gerald Miller is home,
He home. He ain't talking. He ain't getting on the
Supreme
net.
Jr. looks up to both of these men, why did they have to spank him all over the internet?
Yeah, I don't understand that neither, man. I ain't gonna be able to understand that one.
Why did he disown him all over the internet?
I don't think he. Let's be honest, B. I don't think he disowned him. He just, he definitely scolded him on the internet. I don't think he like disowned. You know what I mean? That's clickbait right there, disowned. He scolded him. They probably talked again. You know what I mean? You probably never hear from. Now, probably won't hear from Junior in a while. You know what I'm saying? Pops probably told him fall back off that internet shit. We ain't playing them internet games. So we probably won't hear him, promoting none of that. He might be promoting, his clothes or something now. I don't think he just disowned them. Like, can't just disown your son. I mean, you might not fuck with him for a second, but disown, that's kind of like, Skin tricky. You got a while ago, man.
Steps exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and
Nigga, you never favored him, and you don't love him, but I'm going to get to that. Let me let you finish.
This nigga is crazy.
But I will never condone.
How you talking to this man like that, man?
And
You off the hook.
on the internet. Men don't argue and beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men
That's a
move in
fact.
silence.
He is
had a
speaking
choice,
nothing but truth in this.
me or the net.
In this
He made his
speech.
choice.
It's giving me
You gave him a choice.
It's giving me
You or the internet?
that speech is giving me like a Jay Prince vibe, right? When he dropped that speech, sounded like a Jay Prince. You know what I mean? What y'all think?
Like, who the fuck is you, dogs? You gave your son, who was raised by the internet, a choice. He could pick between the internet, something that keeps him company,
Shit.
or a 911 call. Please hold a nigga that's in jail that left him.
Oh my God.
What a hell of a choice.
That's a hell of a choice.
The internet
right?
keeps him company. You left him for dead. More than once. We gonna get to that.
God. This is crazy, man.
Shakes the Clown Show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we.
Wow,
Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence.
My nigga said we gonna see. We gonna see you. That's what Lil Preem say. He said we gonna see you. When I heard him say we gonna see you, I was like, what? We? Shit, so you got an army too? You got the Preem team with you? That's what I was thinking in my head. When I heard Lil Preem say we gonna see you, I was like, what? We? I was tripping. We ain't with that because he said we. Oh shit. When he said we, I was like, man, we gonna see you? It's like who gonna run down on what team you got that's running down? Go ahead, let us know. Put it on the net. That's what I was saying. When I thought about it, I was like, fuck it. That's how you moving? We gonna get with you with some shit. What he say?
Due to recent events, the elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, EVERBODY, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robertson, I am forced to make a public statement will never condone or...
It's over here somewhere.
And if I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather pack, niggas would be telling me I'm wrong, right? If I said I was smoking on your mother, right? I'll be wrong, right? Fucking clown ass nigga, man. Nigga's a clown, man. And y'all love this nigga, bro. This nigga's a clown, bro. If I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather, nigga, I'll be wrong, right?
Every people gotta know when it's a time and a place to joke and be serious, and like, you know, like my man Irv is in the hospital right now, and you making jokes on Instagram, but you want people to sympathize with you because you got 9 times. It don't make sense to me, bro. Like, shit is not a game, not a joke, man. People really love Irv, man. So we gonna see you.
There you go. When he said that right there, we gonna see you. There you go, right there. He said, we gonna see you. I said, whoa. Whoa. That was deep there. Those are deep words there. You don't tell niggas, yo, we gonna see you, B. You tell nigga we gonna see you, B. That means something different, B. That definitely means, so maybe that's why Preem felt he had to put that out there publicly. Because of that, we gonna see you. Because when he said that, I was just thinking like, man, what do he mean by we gonna see you? Fuck it, let us know, man. Put it on the net. You put this on the net, you might as well, right? Sending empty threats, we gonna see you. It's like, whoa. This thing's getting a little tricky now.
On another note, Irv is one of the most influential, important people in the hip hop.
And if I said I was smoking on your mother, he talk about me every chance he get. I can pull up 7 interviews. So I'm gonna always say something back. We gonna always have the energy.
I don't think he recently said nothing about it.
And why y'all idiots is in the comments keep talking about, yo, Irv got him shot and this person got it. Bro, he know who did that to him.
Whoa,
he used this.
Yo, that was another one there. When he said, yo, he know who did that to him, I was like, man, B, this internet shit is getting crazy.
Whole shit to make a music career and have a gimmick, bro. My pops and Irv never got indicted, never got convicted for that shit. None of that shit, boy. Y'all gotta stop. Yo, people trying to come home, man. Stop talking about who got who, this and that. Like, bro, he know who did that to him, bro.
Ooh.
Dry snitching.
Who did it?
He tried to get Jimmy Hinchman, my pops, and all of them indicted, convicted. What he did, whatever he had to do to get them locked up, because he was terrified. My pops and Irv ain't have nothing to do with that, bro. He know who did that to him. Y'all gotta stop spreading that narrative that Preem did this to him, and he talk about me every chance he... No, he didn't, bro. He know who did it to him. Stop it, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't really feeling what he doing to Lil Meech, bro. I don't like that shit, man. That's an innocent kid, man. You seen how Lil Meech was acting when he got caught in the airport. Yo, that's not my gun. Yo, please. Like, you know he...
Yeah, this nigga is like, he's funny though, cause like he like sneak dissing Meech, Lil Meech, and Big Meech, and fake begging him up at the same time.
He's an innocent kid, man. Like, you're not supposed to expose him and do that
He's
to
an
him.
innocent kid. That nigga's a grown ass man.
This is to be expected. Look how he treat his own son. Look how he treat his son's baby mothers. I'm telling y'all this right now. I don't wish death on nobody. I don't play about that death shit. But he gonna
50 is just
it's gonna be a lonely, painful one, excruciating one for him. And the only person that's gonna be at the nigga funeral is Tony Ayo and Uncle Murder. Those are the only two niggas that's gonna be at the funeral. He OD'ing on Lil Meech, man. Yo, Lil Meech, man, you wasn't supposed to say F Ross, and you wasn't even supposed to text him. You know he's famous for exposing text messages and phone calls like the police. You was supposed to call him or for somebody else. No, he didn't, bro. He know who did it to him. Stop it, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't really feeling what he doing to Lil Meech, bro. I don't like that shit, man. That's an innocent kid, man.
Little Preem threatened 50 Cent.
Ricky, what up?
Because Irv Gotti, somebody that was there in his life. Somebody that was there in his life. Stop spanning. He was there in his life. He got emotional because somebody that he loved died. And 50 Cent made fun of it. So he got angry.
So he's speaking in perspective of
and you
Supreme Jr.
That young man, that young boy, he doesn't
he
have
talking to Supreme Pops.
Get angry because of somebody passed away and somebody dissed the dead, somebody that was there in his life. You're going to tell me that he can't get angry and throw threats, empty threats? He didn't really do nothing. He reacted as a young man. And you're going to tell me as his father? A nigga that ain't spoke to him in 7 years.
7 years. That's crazy, though. He ain't call that nigga in 7 years?
That you just going to cut him off? And that's it?
Preem ain't right. He probably, because you know why he ain't writing them no letters. You know you got to write niggas letters, be in jail. You got to write niggas kites, man. You got to send niggas letters, be. A nigga ain't going to waste his phone call on you if you ain't sending them no letters, be. So maybe Preem Jr. need to start writing letters, be. Some emails or whatever they got to do. You don't write a nigga. Nigga ain't going to motherfucker
if you ain't talking about
think about calling you.
Or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace, the entire Lorenzo family. If a person refuses to learn, leave that person alone. I gotta go.
Nigga, you in jail. Because you kept a tape, or y'all kept a tape of a murder. That's what got you locked up.
This nigga be telling everything, P. Give me a who's song be dropping all the tea.
But you gonna tell a little nigga.
My nigga who's song be drop tea.
That the mistakes that, yo, Supreme.
He talking to Preem too. He talking to Preem personally. This is like him.
Deserve a second chance.
Yo, this is him talking to Preem personally. Like he know Preem. He talking to him. Putting him in his place.
Yo, what up, man?
I ain't know that, yo, B. This is out of control, B. This is only getting crazy.
Because he's running his mouth. So why the fuck should the courts give you a second chance When you were in jail for murder, if you can't give your son a second chance, why should the courts give you a second chance? I need for the crowd to let me know if my super chat is working. Why would the courts give you a second chance when you ain't willing to give your son a second chance? But your son was willing to give you a second chance after you got his mother shot.
Oh my God.
Because you didn't want his mother to have
What
your
is he
child.
talking about, yo?
And your son still came back looking for you. Right. Oh, y'all didn't know? Big Supreme had Little Supreme Jr. mother shot because allegedly he didn't want the baby. And Queen's Flip had this on his platform. Why would the court give you a second? Then he spoke about this on Queen's Flip platform. And Supreme called from jail and had them take that episode down. But you thought we forgot? You didn't even want the little nigga. I seen the Mel Ma. That nigga in Clinton. This little boy out here fighting for the love of his father. A nigga that looked just like him. Trying to be just like you. And in front of the world, you disown him because he feels like he's trying to put on your pants and show you that he could be you. And this is how you treating him? I hope you rot in jail, you old raggedy ass. Stay in jail. Stay your ass in jail. I hope the appellate, and everybody else keep you in there till you rot.
Damn, B. When I seen that, I said, man, B, why this nigga so mad at Preem for, though? That's what I was thinking when I seen. I'm like, this nigga's mad at Preem for some real reasons, B.
Where's all the fathers at? Why these young boys running the street? They locked up disowning them. You left the little nigga, now you gonna disown him on the internet? And everybody like, yeah, right. Right what?
Damn, hey, somebody get this nigga, man.
If he raised the little nigga, then he can check the little nigga.
But
the fact that you didn't raise the little nigga, what gives you the right to check him and disrespect him all over the internet? That is your son.
I said that though, but I ain't say it like that though. The
And
way
y'all
he's
niggas
saying
is
it,
listening
like,
to this shit thinking that this nigga said something.
like
no, he
wanna,
ain't
like
said
he
nothing.
Want smoke with Preem, B. This nigga, you don't want smoke with Preem, man.
Where's all the fathers at? While these young boys gunning each other down in the street. Where's all the uncles at? While these young boys is gunning each other down in the street. Where Supreme, where was you at?
Preem was locked up at that time, I think.
When that little boy was running around trying to figure life out.
Preem
And all he can
locked
do
up, man.
is turn on TV, listen to the mixtapes, listen to celebrity gossip. All he can do is hear about the shit that his father did. All he can do is try. He wanted to be a part of your life so bad. I don't even understand.
I mean, you can't be mad at Preem, man. Nigga, Preem is a product of his environment just like everybody else was. Just like you was, huh? Usan. Niggas is a product of their environment. Niggas do what they see, man. And that's the shit niggas was grown up around. That's the shit Preem grew up around. Can't fault him for that, man. You know, you can fault the government, nigga. Niggas ain't know nothing about nothing, man. They dropped that shit on us. Like they dropped the motherfucking pills on a nigga. Same shit, man. Same shit, B. Niggas is a product of their environment, man. Niggas grow up, seeing shit, get into it, do it. And the same shit happen to everybody, man. Nothing changes. Can't be mad at that man because he was doing what he knew best, what he was taught, basically. That nigga, he was doing that because that was how he was feeding his family. They didn't teach us how to do anything else, nigga. We ain't know about no finances back then in the early 80s, 70s. That's when Preem was out, early 80s, right? Early 70s, 80s and all that. We ain't know shit, nigga. Them niggas ain't know nothing. And you followed in their footsteps too, wasn't you ripping and running? Doing your thing? Until niggas betrayed you and did what they did to you. And then you ran to the internet.
I pray for his mother. When she got to look at a nigga that looked like the nigga that shot her because she didn't want him to have that kid that's right here, right now.
This nigga is crazy.
This same kid that's making these mistakes, I got sons and daughters.
Facts.
And I'm in all my children's life.
Me too, man. You got to, man. Gotta be. That's the new thing, man. That's what look good now, being in your kid's life.
And if I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather pack, niggas would be telling me I'm wrong, right? If I said I was smoking on your mother, right, I'll be wrong, right? Fucking clown ass nigga, man. Nigga's a clown, man. And y'all love this nigga, bro. This nigga's a clown, bro. If I said I was smoking on your mother and your grandfather, nigga, I'll be wrong, right?
Yeah, babe, you will be though. Two wrongs don't make it right, man.
Because
right,
50
you will
folks
be
posting
wrong,
up
babe.
posts.
Both y'all be wrong.
Disrespected Irv as soon as he died. Continuously. He don't have a right. Because Irv Gotti been more in this boy's life than his father. And you gonna tell me that the killer?
So basically what you saying is that Irv Gotti was more in Supreme Junior life than his pops? Maybe Irv, maybe he knows something. I don't know, man. Maybe Irv was there at all his birthdays and school. I doubt it, though. All the school plays, and I highly doubt it, though. Yeah, I think Irv was there at Supreme Griff Jr. Birthdays and Christmases and all that. Being like a good godfather. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe Hassan knows something we don't know.
Because you heard 50 Cent. Prince was the killer. Preem was the businessman. You gonna tell me the killer couldn't talk to his nephew? That they made a joint decision? You gonna tell me that Prince, old washed up ass, that old washed up nigga, actually shared what Supreme had to say on his page?
What? I know you ain't just call him old and walk. Oh, hell no. This nigga trapping. You believe this?
Prince was the killer. Preem was the businessman. You gonna tell me the killer couldn't talk to his nephew? That they made a joint decision? You gonna tell me that Prince, old washed up ass, that old washed up nigga, actually shared what Supreme had to say on his page?
I can't do this right here. I can't be on the net calling
Instead of
niggas,
calling his
I ain't
nephew
calling nobody out
and
there,
sitting
man.
down with his nephew, he shared this message? That old rotten nigga need to go back to jail too. What we need him for? He old. He can't do nothing. He need to take his old ass back to jail too.
Oh,
go back home, my nigga.
Why they can't get another chance,
to be
man?
An uncle to your nephew. Y'all have to
niggas
spank him
can't
on
get
the
another
internet like
chance
that,
at life, man.
Especially when he going against
do some
somebody
non-profit
like
stuff, man. Give him a chance, man. Why they can't come home and do some non-profit and get back to the community and tell a story in a positive manner? Why you can't give them a chance, man? You going crazy.
And then there's nobody out here to ride for the little nigga like that. All y'all taught him and showed him was gangster shit. But you want to criticize him Nobody criticized Supreme for having a murder tape that got him indicted and locked up. But you want to criticize a little nigga because he's on the internet just talking. His father had a murder tape in a drug spot that got him knocked forever. But y'all gonna spank this little nigga? Nah. Throw the whole Supreme team in the garbage. Why am I so mad?
Somebody asked him, why are you so
that
mad,
nigga father
B?
wasn't in his life the same way my father wasn't in my life.
This is why.
That's
this is
why
what
I'm
this
so
is
mad.
about. Okay.
But some of you niggas that's watching, you don't understand that because you're not in your child's life right now. My children, I have access to all of them.
Yeah, I'm in my children's life too, man. And I ain't have my pops neither. I ain't this upset. I ain't upset at all. I just learned what not and what to do.
Do you? No, you don't. So you wouldn't understand this anger. Be real. Are you not entertained? Thank you for sponsoring this war. And then y'all got nerve enough to put the pressure on this young boy. He's supposed to be responsible like a grown man. But you got Big Meech. Oh my God. Let me see something. You got Big Meech all over the internet and 50 Cent looking childish. Childish memes. Do I gotta show them? I don't know who looked like the bigger clown. 50 Cent or Meech. Actually, I think 50's clown and Meech a little bit more. But I thought y'all said gangsters move in silence. Big Meech was way bigger than Supreme.
What?
In the streets. He surpassed Supreme by far to the 10th power.
So we glorifying.
Supreme
You shouldn't
was
be
a local
glorifying
nigga.
none of that shit, nigga.
Big Meech was
Give a fuck who it is, Big Meech, Preem. We ain't glorifying none of that because it ain't do nothing but raise babies that we got now, man. Fatherless babies. Why would we glorify anybody that's doing that or did that?
was all over Universal. A billionaire in the streets. I thought gangsters move in silence.
Access denied.
Big Meech is not moving in silence. 50 Cent is not moving in silence. But you gonna spank the littlest of the little nigga all over the internet? Nah, not on my watch.
That's his son.
And I don't care because Little Preem might get mad
You
because
can't
I mentioned
tell
the fact
him
that
how
his
to
father
talk
never
to his
wanted
son.
him. I think he's showing his father too much love. I think his father's a piece of shit. And I think his Uncle Prince and Tag Prince to tell him I said, I think he's a piece of shit for sharing that.
What?
Because he could have sat up there and said, we don't approve of this message. But y'all spanked him and disowned that boy. Neither one of you nasty old niggas was in that little nigga life. Y'all need to go take a dirt nap. This earth don't need you no more. Please go.
God, dirt nap.
Go turn your own TV off, my nigga. Go turn your own TV off. See, one thing I learned in this world, that this world is better. It really is a better place without some people. And you old dudes coming home from jail? Y'all coming home from jail like y'all special? Nah, y'all not special. And all you young boys, y'all don't deserve, y'all don't even have to. Y'all don't even have to give no respect to these old heads. They don't deserve it.
Oh, man.
Why you think
everybody
the block is
deserves
so
respect,
so
man.
divided?
Old heads,
Little
young
niggas is raising
heads,
themselves.
everybody deserves respect. What you mean, man? Come on, man. Stop being so mean, man. Everybody deserve respect until they don't deserve it. You know what I mean? You're doing to others as you want done to you, man.
Watching their mother struggle while these old niggas is running around going from Bompton. I'm in Bompton. You in what? You in Bompton?
I'm talking about Jill.
You in Bompton? You got a 50-year-old nigga talking about crossing the C's and B's out? A nigga 50 years old is still crossing the C's and B's out? The earth is a better place without you. I can't wait for this earth to be cleansed.
He all over the place, B.
I can't wait for this earth to be cleansed. The world is a better place without you, Jim Jones.
I told you what I tell you. That this nigga evil.
50 years old going, and then you wonder why these young boys is in the streets wilding the way they wild. What else do you expect for them to do? How else do you expect for these young niggas to live?
But like even when I said with
savages.
They be top tiger, B. Like but he was that before.
Senior citizen rappers.
Any blood circuit, any of that. Like he was already. Don't look at them like they.
But like, over the 50,
when I said with Jaffe, they be.
This is
top tiger, B. Like
it's the top tiger right here. The top
any blood circuit, any of that. Like he was already. They had already appointed him that because they just viewed him that way. Right.
In a recent interview in 2023, Jaffe mentioned that anybody who would be ripping his shit, also known as Mike Baller Family, or filming any videos outside the American Tales in Queens, would have to pay. They'd be kicking up to Jaffe. So let's go and show you some rappers who have been kicking up to Jaffe in recent years.
Capitalize. Niggas gonna capitalize.
Some niggas capitalize to get money, some niggas capitalize for a name.
You repping my shit, I'ma figure out a way to get it. I like that song. I like that shit. What can we do to get some money together? That shit is actually. Can we start something? Can we start a label? Can we put something together? I got some artists too.
Yeah.
You claiming my shit? Okay, I want to do this. Niggas ain't doing that. These niggas is weird.
One of Jaffe's latest victims is Sexy Red. She filmed a ski video
How much
outside the American Towers and so had all the Mac Baller family members in attendance.
How much you had to pay for that,
yo? You MB now.
Mad beautiful. How much you had to pay for that, yo? How much you think Sexy had to pay to get in the hood to shoot this video? What you think? What y'all think? What she had to pay the top order 50 Cent? Boom. Jaffe top tiger. Top order. What she had to pay? I'm thinking at least 20K. Part of the video budget, right? Got all the oodles in the video. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Oodles everywhere.
Yeah, come outside. The cars were moving back to no violence.
What you think? What you think the top order got paid for? That's the top order right there. There you go, right here. Top order. Yeah. Top order right there.
That's not fair, bro. Give me 20 minutes and let them go about the business. That's not fair. You don't have to come to the block ever with no
in the business. Nigga gotta secure that 20K, man. Gotta make sure that 20K is secure.
20 more minutes and we go to a new location. We got the new location. What's the word, my boy? Tell me. We here.
Top
the heat. Drop the fucking heat.
And more heat.
So this is the behind the scenes of that Sexy Red joint with the top order.
Let's act civilized. The 113th precinct is out here and they are looking serious.
Jaffe ended up with director credits for the video. It's safe to say you earned a pretty penny off this. The next rapper said to be extorted by Jaffe Top Tiger and his crew.
Yo, why, that's how, man, I don't understand it, B. Why put this business out here like this, though? Niggas know these niggas got to pay when they come to the hood to shoot these videos. But why put it on the net, though?
crew is none other than Sauce Worker.
Next out, nigga. Shout out to my niggas, man. Y'all know how what the fuck going on. You notice that shit around. I had that motor come in right now. Nigga, bow.
You gotta pay the top order. You wanna come shoot them videos, bitch. Nigga wanna shoot them videos in the hood. You gonna have to pay, nigga. It's out there now. It's out there. Videos ain't free. Yo, I ain't gonna front. I'm thinking them joints was free in the back. Everybody, you know, the whole gang in the back. I'm thinking those is all freebies. The top order got paid. So do the top order pay all these niggas that else in there that's in the video? I doubt it. None of them niggas getting paid.
I gave you the hat, man. You see that? Dumb out! I had to let the head down so I could make a bitch tear down today.
Shout out to the dumbouts too, B. Yeah. Rest in peace, Maserati 5.
In 2018, 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd were going at it. There was shots fired, man down in Times Square. But Trippie Redd had some muscle with him. Tekashi 6ix9ine also testified in court that Jaffe and Frenchie were Trippie Redd's muscle.
Oh, y'all said he can't come where? New York. Show him the building. Show him the building where we at. What building we at? What building we at? Oh, what building is that? Fuck towers, nigga. He can't come where?
We out there at the dumbouts.
Big homie, nigga. I know your big homie, nigga. Your big homie's Nuke, nigga. Remember, Nuke my man. Nuke the big homie of the Phillies, nigga. So y'all better relax.
See, I don't understand that, but now they beefing with each other over niggas from out of town and shit, and that shit is just corny, man. This is all stupid.
Listen, Frenchie talking to y'all niggas, nigga. Real nigga shit, I'm
Although Jaffe was not seen in any of these clips with Trippie Redd, it is safe to say that any money that was proceeded to Frenchie was also kicked up to Jaffe. Jaffe runs the American Towers and the whole West Side America as a whole.
Oh my God.
There is no way in hell that he could have filmed the video there outside without Jaffe's permission.
What's up? When Tony Ayo on 50 Cent came over here, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? We in South Jamaica, Queens. Rappers don't come here. Fuck these niggas talking about.
I ain't gonna front. Niggas don't be going to the Queens because Queens is like his own world, like his own island. Like niggas from Brooklyn more travel to Queens. Like niggas in Harlem don't really, in the Bronx don't really travel to Queens. So Queens definitely is like his own world.
For me, but I don't go nowhere without my strap. Yeah, this the building he was in front of.
Hey, they thought it was green around this bitch.
Right here. Yeah, this the building right here. And my love for me, niggas got love for me, but I don't go nowhere without my strap.
I guess because since these niggas pay to come to the hood, I guess it's okay. I guess then, taunt niggas that they beefing with. And then cause chaos between niggas in the same borough. No, I mean, this is like corny, man. Politics on it is just stupid, B.
Yeah, this is G on the hood right here, nigga. We in South Jamaica, Queens right now, nigga. Niggas don't come here without permission. Fuck that nigga 6ix9ine. Oh, he can't. We in the South Side with him.
You niggas thought shit sweet, and now the smoke is real.
Oh, now the smoke is real.
What the fuck? Hey, man.
Shout out to my nigga Jaffe, Top Tiger.
Hey, what's up,
for the footage, make sure y'all go sub this joint. He pulled up early. I don't know if he's still in the building. Maybe he can help explain some of this stuff. Maybe I can get him on the live with me and help explain some of this. Some of this buffoonery. Got us beefing with each other for no reason. Bunch of young black kids getting popped. Basically, all that's gonna happen. Playing games.
I need something to drink. 6 pack.
That one nigga that did 6'9", the one that nigga did 69 on the gay porn. He was sucking.
Boy, I ain't see that porn. I gotta watch that porn.
6'2", Big Sue. That's your new name, bitch. Big Sue. Your name is motherfucking Kit Kat, bitch ass nigga. Twix, nigga.
Relaxing. Oh, eating chips. Relaxing. Green cheese bagel, relaxing, nigga. And look, we in the hood, nigga. We in the hood with it. Southside Jamaica, nigga. What's up? 50, what up, nigga? Lloyd Banks, what up, nigga? Tony Yayo, what's up, nigga? What's up, my nigga? I dare nigga ever tell my man he can't come to New York. You out your fucking mind. Tell a nigga you can't come here. This is the place that niggas don't want to come here. They're like, how the fuck is you right out here like that? That's my young boy. Look, that's my young boy. Hey, look, show.
See, back in the days, though, police would have seen a crowd like that. They'd have just ran down on them and searched everybody. That's when Giuliani was in the office. When stop and frisk was real. You know what I'm saying? They would just ran down on everybody, pat everybody down, jumped out on all of them, pat them on down. Now niggas going to jail with the hammers on them and all that. Niggas, you know what I mean? It's just senseless.
That's my young boy. Put that up. That's my young boy.
No, somebody got that thing on them. Somebody got that thing. Couple of them probably got them things on them. All it took was for a squad of them niggas to run up and pat them all down. Niggas going to jail. For what? Nothing.
Yo, boy, go Boulevard.
During this beef, Whack 100 got himself involved, which did not sit correctly with Jaffe. However, Frenchie, Brick Squad is a member of Elm Street Pyru Blood, which is the same blood set as Whack 100. Jaffe let it know that he would beat Whack the fuck up in front of Alshon Martin, another West Coast rapper, and Frenchie. Nobody said nothing but laugh.
Come stand with me, nigga.
That shit ain't slide with no music either. The second I ain't real with you, bro.
Why gonna give a nigga what?
Whack, I'm beat Whack the fuck up. I'm telling you two little Whack.
I ain't never slipping, keep that pistol on.
Shout out to my guy, Top Tiger.
First off, I want to say I appreciate everybody that hit that like button on my last video. I created this channel February 1st, 2024, so it just made a year this month. But I need y'all to let me know y'all opinion on this whole Big Meech, 50 Cent, Rick Ross beef in the comment section, because every day is getting spookier and spookier. I still don't understand why Big Meech would want to cross 50 Cent, knowing 50 Cent didn't win that and detached himself from his own son. We talking about bruh twin for real. That's his flesh, his blood. And if 50 Cent is willing to do that to his own seed, nobody's safe when you go against him. Now Rick Ross got Big Meech to host his car show. After 50 Cent went on his tirade, calling Big Meech a rat, Rick Ross responded and called him out for being mad because he doing with Big Meech now.
I can picture with Rick Ross. You like back against the wall and just slide down. You already know, car show going down June 7th. Get online right now, get your tickets right now. But for the hustlers, I want you to understand, you gotta stop making business personal. Get your money. You don't know these, know you. And for anybody going against Ricky Rose, let me have this. I've been putting my foot up you for the last 15 years. Everything you touch crumble. Why you think Rose on top? We don't take this personal, we getting to the money. Now, Big Meech, February 13th, that concert gonna be off the book. Putting his foot up you, even it in your intestine. You know what's going down. Car show bigger than ever. Ricky Rose, the biggest.
Like I said, he could have got the real Air Max B. He got that Walmart edition. It's that Walmart
biggest
edition.
Boss. I've been separating myself from these brokers. They don't understand the rules to the streets. You understand? Don't owe you nothing, homie. Owe you nothing. Y'all get money together. Y'all get money. Keep moving. All that extra. Don't even have a relationship with your brothers, nigga. Your own mothers and fathers. How the f gonna act like you real close with me? Stop all that. Ain't got no money. You need a loan? Come see the boss. When it's on, come see the boss.
Nigga,
if I ain't said nothing to you, they want to do something to you. Hey, emotions. Oh, look at the picture with Rose. Oh, man, these emotional front, you heard? Real Ricky Rose, you looking at a young hustler on pace to get a B. And I'm going to tell y'all this, and I'm going to try to understand this.
Too.
It's on
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why y'all niggas beefing. Both of y'all niggas on pace to get a B. And beefing.
Hey, Curtis Jackson, you more than welcome to bring that Versace Lamborghini to the car show.
If I was fifth, I'd have
June
bought that
7th,
shit
and
too.
your little homies. Auntie Murder, yeah, you got a Toyota Tundra. I know it. I can see it in your face. Listen, you wouldn't be able to imagine how many different times to fix the issues with me and Curly Jackson.
I'd be
no. I always said no. Why? It's a free TV show for me. I can wake up in the morning and say, dress peon, and ain't got no paper.
Cause I'm
none. All that aqua vitamin water.
1,000 deep too, nigga. The whole
and
Queens.
Then I could just run an ad. It's like having a TV show.
I'll pull up with the whole Queens, nigga.
Just turn the ratings up, boom. Then you give them a commercial, boom.
My team,
and say Rick Ross Car Show June 7th.
No more.
You feel me? That's what I got. I could wake up, and who else could do that? I could wake up at these things. Yeah, you got no paper. Tight, nigga. Wearing her in a Yankee hat with a Casablanca button up with the collar halfway turned up. Stop.
Then later on that day, 50 Cent released a recorded phone call with Tammy Cowens. It's clear that 50 Cent has started to show his hand and letting it be known that he's still working with Tammy.
I agree. That's unfortunate, right? Yeah. It really is, but I agree. So, we'll just let it be told when the story gets told. Yeah. And I'm only going to stick to the truth and keep it pushing, right?
That's it. That's all it is. Before we get to the rest of this content, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Once we pass 100 likes, 500 likes. Once we pass 500 likes, 1,000 likes. Real close to 12,000 subscribers. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Road to 20,000 subscribers. Clip reacts reloaded. But the more digging I do on this Big Meech, 50 Cent, and Rick Ross beef, and now 50 Cent is calling Big Meech a rat now, the more I question what triggered Big Meech to even do business with Rick Ross. It's no secret that 50 Cent and Rick Ross been having smoke for almost 2 decades now. So for him to cross that line and start working with Rick Ross, either had to be some bad business going on, or Big Meech was trying to show that he can't be controlled. I don't know what it is, but I believe in the near future, we're going to get some more information on what's really going on with Meech and 50 Cent. Now, Wack 100 talked about Big Meech crossing 50. He talked about having the paperwork on Big Meech. And he also talked about 50 Cent still dealing with Tammy.
Everybody been telling me I'm crazy. I called it. We've been exposed.
That's what I'm saying, B.
I put the only paperwork up.
Everybody dealing with Tammy.
Right?
Meech, 50.
I said 2 weeks ago, as soon as I saw that picture with Ross, I said, yeah, Ross don't like Meech at all, because he knows.
Everybody dealing with Tammy, and she known
50 ain't that 50 petty. I know we think alike. I did the same. I called it. Everybody told me, oh, Wack, you trip. I said, 50's about to turn on that. Explain something to you, bro. This real shit. When you a real homie, sometimes you got to think for him, right? Ross knew what he was doing. Uncle Murder is my man. That's my brother. We can send each other up the river today, right? Once me and Murder and Monster put together the play to bring him and Gang back together, and 50 was allowing that to work, it was cool. But I knew what that did was show 50 how close me and Murder really was. When I woke up and 50 win that game for no reason, I knew what that was. So you know what I intentionally do? I give my bro some distance, because I don't want 50 looking at him no kind of way. I know how he think. If he even he look up and I'm on the FaceTime, I'm sharing something, me and Murder on the jack, he'll get away from Murder. Anything that he remotely think is playing the 50, he gonna get away from your ass quick. Now this situation, I called it. I said, oh, he finna go at me. He finna disassociate himself, right? Now this is an easy one to put together. Before Tammy even come out, we gotta ask ourselves, what would make that been operating doing this for decades and decades turn on it? Let me see if y'all can figure this one out. This is easy. Got out and paroled back to Lil Meech mama. This a fact. Soon as I seen
Yeah,
him
he back
parole
with it.
back,
He back. Yeah, he back with
nigga, and
Lil
this
Meech
bitch
mama.
been out here running the field. Listen, who you think Tammy called? Remember, her and 50 business partners. She the one control the pen.
That's a
She
fact.
got the power of attorney from this. You know how she been working the third party cooperation. Who you think she called? I can't believe this. Baby, don't worry about it. I'm going to keep you in play. Because now the POA could go away. He home now. He can try to take control. Don't worry about nothing. I'm going to make sure you in play. My word to that, don't trip. What you need to do is put some safety on yourself. Now 50 thinking you go against this who been holding these secrets, who been holding you down, you will go against anybody.
Go against
50
anybody.
wanted, like I am, it's a whole lot of information on.
But
Right
50 been
now,
working with him though.
I don't say nothing
Working with
until
her.
you make me say something. Just because I got it don't mean I'm going to use it. If you cool, I'm cool. You get out of line, I'm going to expose fire immediately. Think about
He
it. It's
definitely
no
did
way he could be
immediately. It didn't.
responding in this way. If me,
Yo, it didn't even take 50 no time to put that rat post up after he seen that poster of Meech and Ricky Rose hanging out, looking like buddies. I would have thought I'd have seen Meech and 50 doing that. That's what I'm saying. Something going on behind the scenes nobody know about. Because there ain't no way in the world this shit just start just popping out like that. What I'm hearing is Big Meech want more control over the whole series. He want more control over everything. He want more money, more control, more power to do what he want to do with his name, I guess now. I guess because 50 own the nigga name now. Own the BMF shit as of right now. Own his life rights. Well, he got part ownership in his life rights. So I don't even think Meech can really do nothing with the BMF. He probably could do something on his own, like do these shows and shit. Get paid to do some appearances. You don't have to do appearances and shit like that. Pull up to the club, do some appearances. It's the only way you're gonna be able to make some money now. As far as using the BMF logo or the BMF anything, I don't think he probably could do nothing. Probably can't even do a record label now. This is a bad move, man. This is just nasty work, period. But some had to have it behind the scenes with Big Meech and 50 didn't see eye to eye. I think it said the same thing happened with Terry and 50. When Terry took the picture with Lil Primo, Lil Preem McGriff Jr. So can't make this up, man. It's all over from what we see is Big Meech. Because we don't know what's going on behind the scene. We know what's going on front in the camera. On the front of the scene. And what we seeing is Big Meech hanging out with Rick Ross. And 50 catching a hissy fit. So that's what it looked like. Big Meech has yet to say anything. He put up some posters though on his Instagram. I want to go over. Matter of fact. Yeah, he put up some posters on his Instagram. Like both of them is doing like the Instagram back and forth thing. Right here. That's on Big Meech Instagram right now. Make it bigger. Oh. Better. There you go. That's on Big Meech. That he said internet gangster with the rat eating the cheese. Somebody said on this post, he said he's not an internet gangster. He's a guy who made your son very famous and added a bigger legacy to your name. And you did business with his opposition or of his who did nothing for you but shout you out in a song. I don't know, man. Big Meech don't owe him no loyalty, though, man. 50 don't know this nigga. 50 don't know this nigga from the hood. I think they just doing business, man. Hey.
Hater, I said.
Yeah, he put this on his Instagram. On a 50 face, the rat. So there's some real beef going on, man. And I think a lot of these bloggers too is getting paid too, man. Niggas that's taking sides, they getting paid to take these sides, man. We got Al Prophet sharing facts about based on information about Big Meech.
Tammy's a Shakespearean character. She was playing eight different sides, and it backfired, but not for her. And she's still selling houses in Atlanta, apparently. And she's getting her little couple bucks. I don't think she's going to be able to have a career much in the doing any more production work. I doubt. Unless they do a show about her, they should just do a show about.
That's what I'm saying. She was never a production worker, was she?
About being in this world. If you really knew what went on with informants and the DEA and all this stuff. So there you go. You make the decision. You heard it. She rushed to the prison to try to explain what was going on to Meech. If he knew what she was, why would she have had to go explain it to him? Right? So there you go. So I think Meech is innocent of being a snitch or informant or third-party cooperation. He didn't know that was happening. Tammy's a...
Big Meech is the face of the United States.
When it comes to
he the same, yeah, he the Trump to the streets. Big Meech is the face of the United States.
Nah, man, this is out of control. That man is not the face of the United States, man. Come on, babe. Y'all can't market this to the kids like this, man. Don't do this to the kids, B. Don't market this to the kids, man. I hope Big Meech is coming home and going to do the right thing and do some nonprofit and give back to some of these communities that, he helped destroy. because he helped destroy a lot of communities across the states. So I'm just praying that, you know, he take this money that he's going to get and do something positive with it, man. I think that's what he owe America. That's what he owe all the hoods around the United States that he was destroying, you know what I mean? Come home, do some non-profit, give back, man. But Big Meech like that limelight, man. He loved that shit. He always loved it. He always loved the limelight. But I doubt that's going to change. I highly doubt that's going to change. We want to see Big Meech doing giveaways and helping out with homelessness and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if Meech gonna do that, man. Let's get that message to him. Get back to the community, man, that you've been tearing down. That's what we want to see.
The legendary force in the dope game. But now disturbing allegations have surfaced. Dion Cuffy Gatling, speaking from prison, reveals that Big Meech is the reason he's serving 27 years behind bars.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Collins, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Collins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut, plain and simple.
If this is true, does this revelation rewrites the saga of Big Meech and the Black Mafia family? It's a story of loyalty, deception, and the high stakes of the criminal underworld. We never seen this coming. Big Meech was a legendary force in the dope game. But now disturbing allegations have surfaced. Dion Cuffy Gatling, speaking from prison, reveals that Big Meech is the reason he's serving 27 years behind bars.
Big Meech got this nigga 27
based on
and what Al Prophet is saying, that Meech didn't know homegirl was doing all this. Meech didn't know nothing about this. And then when she came back to tell him, he was like, man, I ain't fucking with you. But he still was fucking with her. But I guess he held it down. No, he came home. He said he wasn't fucking with her. He came home and went to Lil Meech mama.
You know, just like the Craig Pettis dude, man. Come on, man. How can you put me with this dude? I'm bigger than any plug I ever had, man. I never messed with this dude ever in life, man. I don't know him. We might have ran across each other's paths. I'm not saying that we maybe didn't run across each other's paths, but I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely never did no business illegally together. You know what I'm saying? We never done no business. I never shot with this man out of Memphis, Tennessee. I never went to Memphis for a plug. You know what I mean? You know, I never done that, man. I don't even know where they come up with that, man. And then the guy's a rat, man. He's been working for the feds for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Cooperate. So you can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork, if I was ratting it to be on CNN, you know what I mean? You better believe it, my nigga.
This is in 2011.
You know, you got some people anywhere, whole Big Meech.
17 is when
Mexicans. Look on Wikipedia.
he started working with
Homegirl out of LA.
Is what they saying.
If I went to trial, he's saying I produced about 500 at a time from it. You go on Wikipedia and pull it up. It got his face on there. Don't only look at the black rats like Doc and Blanco and all and E. Look at the connect telling on one plug telling on me. You know, just like the Craig Pettis dude, man. Come on, man. How can you put me with this dude? I'm bigger than any plug I ever had, man. I never messed with this dude ever in life, man. I don't know him. We might have ran.
Dirty police showed up at Meech's house. The dude showed up in his boxers and a wife beater, so he could show you he wasn't wearing no wires or nothing, you know what I mean? Meech gave the man $10,000, and the man said, man, we just had a big meeting today. They got 1,200 hours on your brother. On the phone, they don't got shit on you. He said, I don't know.
So they ain't had nothing on me. Before they went down, they saying basically, they had Terry phone tapping. They had 1,200 hours of phone calls with Terry, but they ain't had nothing on Meech. And that's who they really wanted.
What's going to happen? If I was you, take all your pretty cars and go to that beautiful house you got in Miami. Just leave.
Meech hits me on the chart. Pick him up. Everything is normal. Meech and I ride together. No one else. So this car is safe. You know, it's no drugs. I mean, we're definitely gonna smoke a blunt in the car, but I keep him safe.
We wanted to follow them to see what was going on. It was extremely important to always keep up with them. They do weird things to see if anyone is following them.
It's crazy.
He was like, Yogi, run through the light. I ran through the light.
So I look in the passenger side mirror to see anybody following us. And sure enough, gray Mustang ran a light. So I'm like, damn, they are.
Dirty police showed up at Meech's house.
They on them.
Meech told T, you need to come to LA.
The plan was Terry would establish a base for himself out of San Fernando Valley where he would oversee the drugs that were coming up from Mexico and the cartel in semi-trucks, thousands of kilos at a time, on their way to a number of stash houses where they would cut up the drugs. And like the Italian Mafia, Meech had assigned crew bosses for each state and each city. That city's crew boss would get it packaged into retail and then spread out into the street corners of that particular city.
Terry was working hard to get the rotation right. You want money coming, dope going. Money coming, dope going. T was meticulous. Money got to be counted a certain way. You press the money by hand. Everything in $5,000 stacks. 10 across and 10 down, that's $1 million.
The business model was working and they structured the organization like a Fortune 500 company. The Flannery brothers were at the very top, then lieutenants, capos, governors of different states and cities. And then beneath them would be soldiers, guys that were responsible for doing the boots on the ground work.
Meech told T, you need to.
Y'all don't get it. Y'all, you know, y'all really don't get it, but they don't get it because, I mean, you know, they say the game is to be sold, not told. So that ain't something I ain't sat down and told them, look, you got to be making millions and damn near billions of dollars underground to be able to go out and do this from state to state, city to city like I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? These dudes ain't never met nobody like me that live in Houston and Dallas, St. Louis and Atlanta, LA, you know what I'm saying? And then you got in Florida, both for Orlando and Miami, and I got several houses in each spot, several homes.
I think he just like the stun on niggas, babe. That's what I'm saying, babe. 50 ain't got enough money for this nigga, babe. This nigga need a lot of money, man. You don't need it like, you know, like a normal nigga. Like, you know, a couple $100,000 a year. Pay his bills, you know, drive a decent car. Take care of the family, you know, put the kids through school, couple $100,000 a year. Nah, that nigga need millions a day.
Condos. They ain't used to that. They ain't never seen no black man. If you told them that,
he said I could grab $1 million and throw it out, no problem. Nobody was more liquid than me. Basically, that's why he's saying he had more cash on deck. He be in the club with the rappers. Rappers is throwing money. But they ain't got unlimited access to the bank to get hundreds of thousands like he had on deck. Cash. Them niggas could run and go get a little 20 piece in a day. Maybe 30 piece a day. This nigga running around with 200,000-300,000 in cash. Coming to the club. But then they said after the club was over, somebody said that he had to call Big T to send him another couple 100,000. They said he was throwing so much money that he ain't had no money at all.
A black man was living like that and doing what I was doing, they'd think you was lying. You know what I'm saying? They think you lying. Puff, none of them was more Puffy, nobody, and I love Puff to death. None of them was more liquid than me. You know what I'm saying? Like more liquid. I can go grab $1 million, throw it out the car, and goddamn it, go grab a couple more with no problem. They've never seen a black, and then your face. You able to show your face everywhere.
But you got no companies. Why I understand why he ain't put companies in family members' names or other people's names that, you know what I mean, could have still been thriving right now, and he'd have been good when he came home. All that money. You just throwing it to strippers. And where all them strippers at now? Because I ain't never see you out throwing money, handing out money to the public or nothing like that. We never seen videos of that. Handing out money to families and stuff. You probably was, though, but we just never seen them videos. We only seen the videos of you throwing money in the club, supporting a bunch of no good strippers. And not one of them strippers came to you with about 50, 60,000 when you came home. Guarantee you. Not one. Not one of them said, yo, you helped me start my business. And now my business is thriving. Here go 100,000. You know what I'm saying? Not one. Not one of them strippers could come and say, yo, thank you. Here. Niggas get all that money and invest it in the wrong places in a strip club. Who get all that money and invest it in strippers? Look. Listen to Scrappy. This is what he did for
plane
Scrappy.
that everybody calls Soul Plane. You know what I'm saying? He took us down to Mexico. And he paid for me, Lil Jon, Eastside Boys, my mama, my sister, my whole crew, bodyguard, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was sitting on the back, in the back of the plane, very back of the plane. I'm sitting down, and I had just looked back at my partner. I'm like, boy, we finna go to Cancun, nigga. Like, the fuck? Like, this is the first time me ever going out the country. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, boy, this shit finna go up, boy. So I look down, and I see an ankle bracelet, like an ankle monitor. Yeah. I'm like, damn, nigga can go to Cancun with that shit. I ain't know who it was. I was just like, damn. So then nigga Baby D, shout out to Baby D, and nigga say, hey, Scrap, you know that Big Meech right here, Big Meech is Scrap. He turned around, he was like, oh, what's up, Scrap? I was like, what's up, Big Meech? You know, I heard, you know what I mean? And then I seen, I was like, oh, that dude from the hood that came through a long time ago. And he was like, what's up, man? He was like, shit, you know, I be goddamn fucked up off your shit, nigga. I be crunk as hell off your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, I actually got down. He said, we be in there chilling, fucking with the whole throwing money and shit. He said, but then it be niggas in there that look at all things. I was on the plane that everybody calls Soul Plane. You know what I'm saying?
How much you think Lil Scrappy gave him when he got home? I think Lil Scrappy should probably gave him about £1. I mean, he shouldn't have did nothing, but if I was in a scrap spot, you know, I don't know where he at in life, how much money he making, but you know, I'm assuming he's doing pretty good for himself. If I was Scrap, I'd have gave me about £1. 5 stacks, you know, just something, you know. You saying he did all this for you. Spent $2 million. Took you, East Side Boys, everybody. Cancun and had a great time. You enjoyed yourself. You remembered it like it was yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Those are all bad investments, man. Those are all bad investments, man. Meech made bad investments, man. He should have had somebody running duplexes and complexes giving back.
Everybody is from somewhere else different. You don't get nothing like this nowhere. Everybody move like brothers, and then everybody from different places. Milwaukee, St. Louis, Detroit, Texas, Atlanta, Cali, you know what I'm saying, Florida. We got people from everywhere, and everybody.
And these are all the places you just named. You need to go back and give back. You need to go back to all these places while you out now. That's what you should be doing. Going back, speaking to the children and the youth and telling them not to make the same mistakes you made. That's what you should be doing. That's what I think you should be doing. So these kids don't follow this story and think that it's okay to do what you did. And tell them not to glorify nothing you done. Because it was all ignorant. That's what I think he should do. All them spots he just named.
Move is one. Everybody is prospering in some kind of way.
Those are all the spots that had our communities in it that got destroyed. Because these the babies we got now from this era, 2003, 2000. And this is the product of the kids we got running around now. From all that mass destruction that you caused in all them hoods, like you just say, you named them all too. You made sure you supplied all them hoods. We're not mad at you. I think it's time to do give backs, man. I think it's time to go talk to the kids. Not be looking to run and hang out with rappers. And you should go on some speaking engagements. Not on no podcasts, it's neighbor to, you know, to the schools and universities and let them know it's a better way.
Niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None. Ain't no armored trucks pulling up at no funerals. Simple. So you better enjoy this shit. Just a fool and his money will park. We do this, so we ain't worried about it. When we go out at night, whatever we spend, 50,000, 100,000 in the motherfucking club, we can afford to do it because we ain't. Niggas don't like to spend their money. We love to spend our money. We can't take none of this shit with us. None.
Bad talk there, man. This is why you in this position right now. Needing niggas. That's why your son was out here fucked up. Needing niggas. And 50 came and put an arm around him. Helped him out. Where you couldn't do that. Because you was in the pen. I guess you standing on business still. Just nasty work, man. Because in 2000, with this year, we in 2025. That was 23 years ago. 22, 23 years ago. Hell yeah. That's these drill babies we got now. That's what I call them, drill babies. That's them.
What would be your advice to Big Meech now that he's finally home in this environment?
Don't run to the internet. Yeah, don't be so quick to run to the internet. Put your son back out there on the screen and let him tell the story and his acting skills. Yeah, put your son back out there and let him talk for you with his acting skills. Put more people in a position because you've been putting people in position your whole time. So you in a greater position to be bigger than what BMF was before you left. It'll never be another BMF, homie. It'll never be another group of black men that could ever accomplish what Meech accomplished on his own. But you can be bigger than what Big Meech was.
What he accomplished, though? I mean, there's no jab at him, but I don't understand what he accomplished, man. He accomplished nothing, man. Went to jail and nobody profited after that. His son was out here fucked up. Where the accomplishments at? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where's the accomplishment? Son got left out here in the cold. There was no money out here for him. All the millions of dollars you threw to the strippers, they wasn't coming back looking to help Big Meech with his career, whatever he was trying to do.
With BMF, Big Meech after BMF, and what your son have been able to do with his acting career. Nah, man, him and 50 need to sit down and put them stories on the movie scene.
Sure.
Don't give it to the podcasters. Don't come and give it to the internet, homie. This ain't the same world. These ain't the same people. These aren't the same minds. So they can't appreciate that. They can't appreciate what you had to go through, what you had to put down, what you had to sacrifice, what you had to endure to become who you are and what you are and what you were for black people. You brought economics and you was trying to find a way out. Your brother wanted to stay down, but Meech was looking for a way out. God gave you your way out and you gonna be greater than what you.
What would be your advice to Big Meech now that he's finally home?
That's good advice though. Stay off the internet. But he on the internet though. He posting, posting memes about niggas. He on the internet. Taking he doing promos with Rick Ross, so he on the internet. That's dead. Doing shout outs. And I don't mind that because he's trying to get money. He's trying to get back in the game, you know what I mean? So I don't mind him being on the internet. But I think he should use his voice now for a better purpose. You know what I mean? And use his likeness for a better purpose. That's what I think. That's the advice I would get a Big Meech. I wouldn't tell him not to be on the internet. Yeah, I would tell him not to be on the internet doing them posters he putting up with 50 Cent and all that. Yeah, I would tell him not to do that. That's not, that's not like a BMF look, a good look for, BMF brand, I don't see the mobsters putting up posters and shit like that of niggas of they enemies or whoever they beefing with. You know what I mean? They gonna handle it, and and that be that. That's why I was always told, man, by the OG. Open your mouth and remove all doubts, man. I'd rather be thought of as a fool and open my mouth and remove all doubts. Because when you start putting posters up and you start talking, people get to figure you out. So the best thing is be quiet, move in silence, make your money. But Meech is out there. He liked that limelight. That's what he did.
We ain't ever heard it was really no black mafia. And we started thinking about it.
They got Russian mafias, Bulgarian mafias, they got Jewish mafias. Man, what about us?
Like, why ain't nobody never formed a black mafia?
I said we black mafia family.
Yeah, for sure it would be BMF.
Fuck it, let's go, we BMF. You know what I mean?
And that's how he came up with it. And we rolled with that.
Sure enough, it just took off from there, man. Then when you put the letters with it, now the police want to know who the fuck is that. Now you got a title, and that's where it's kind of like started. You know what I mean?
And you not legit. You got a title and you ain't legit. Oh my God. You got a gang and you not legit. You got to be all the way legit by then.
A BMF prayer, let no man separate what we created from every hood to Hollywood, coming to a ghetto near you, death before dishonor. Death before dishonor. And after us, there'll be no others. And if it is, we got them. Don't nobody take a drink or nothing before. And we started doing this in the house. You know, we pour our shots and shit, and Meech was like, look, man, I want everybody to put their glasses up. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink nothing yet. We gotta, you know, bless ourselves for, you know, for even just being here. You know what I'm saying? We know what we doing, you know.
Niggas had their own prayer.
You know,
prayer to who?
The violence to a minimum and all that shit, but
who's they praying to?
He came up with the saying, you know what I'm saying? I got it tatted on my wrist.
You heard that prayer though?
It's just a blessing to all of us before we you know, drink up and stuff. So it's been a long time. It haven't really a BMF prayer. Let no man separate what we created from every hood to Hollywood, coming to a ghetto near you, death before dishonor. Death before dishonor. And after us, there'll be no others. And if it is, we got them. Don't nobody take a drink or nothing before. And we started doing this.
That's their prayer, yo. They had their own. This is out of control, man. They came up with their own prayer. Who is this prayer to, though? This must have been prayers to Big Meech. He said, you got to bless ourselves. So this is a prayer to Big Meech, because this ain't a prayer to God.
It's in the house. You know, we pour our shots and shit.
Out of control.
And Meech was like, look, man, I want everybody to put their glasses up. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink nothing yet. We gotta, you know, bless ourselves for, you know, for even just being
to the kids.
You know what I'm saying? We know what we're doing. You know, we try to, you know, keep the violence to a minimum and all that shit.
We
but
can celebrate that.
He came up with the saying. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking to the
kids. I got it tatted on my wrist.
Stuff for the kids because
it's just a blessing to all of us before we you know, drink up and stuff. So it's been a long time. It haven't really a BMF prayer.
You know what I mean? Trump cutting all the programs anyway, so we're gonna need these niggas to step up and do what's right now. Take that money and invest back into their peoples. Same people, you know, that they.
Meech can talk a nun into Islam. Meech sat us all down at different times and said, hey, look, while I'm on house arrest, y'all do what y'all do. Be all you can be, you know? And while they're looking at me, they won't be looking at y'all. So continue the same game plan, continue to keep going harder. And he made
bad advice, man. He convinced these niggas after he got pinched and was on house arrest with the ankle monitor to keep balling out. You can't make this up, yo. To keep balling out, keep throwing money, keep acting a fool in the club. Yo, you can't make this up, man. Listen to shit.
House arrest the funnest house arrest I've ever seen any human being on God's planet Earth do house arrest. It was literally, they asked him, at Strokers, can you please not take 30 of the best looking girls here to your house to party? Like, they would send recruits out to Strokers because they would take the strip club to the house. And it was a frenzy beyond movie lore. It was like you were just in a foreign country, and it was literally like its own sovereign ground. You would never thought somebody was facing capital murder, double capital murder, because it was the biggest party in Snellville that I think they've ever seen, and they ever will see.
He think that he good on other stuff, basically. I guess it's that shootout that happened with Wolf. God bless his soul. When Wolf died. That was a Puffy bodyguard. P. Diddy bodyguard got clapped in a situation dealing with Meech and them over some girl, and supposedly, allegedly. And Big Meech ends up going to jail for it and bailing out and getting out on house arrest, but not knowing they watching him for everything. So he tell the guys, yo, keep balling out, keep doing what y'all doing while they watching me in the house. Y'all keep balling.
Meech can talk a nun into Islam.
See, that's why they say he could talk, because he talked these niggas into doing this dumb shit. Yo, this is out of control, man. This story is definitely a story that you want to pick through and learn something from. Learn what not to do. So hopefully this series I've been doing, because this is up to number 5 now. We up to the 5th chapter in this series. This is number 5. And it just don't stop. And Big Meech is able to talk these niggas into getting indicted. Instead of telling niggas, man, we need to fall back. Everything shut down, B. If anybody doing anything illegal, we need to shut it down. I'm telling you now, it's coming. Nah, he told them niggas, man, gotta keep balling. Balling. Oh, God.
Man, why aren't you bringing me here? You know better than that. He said, no, I want you to come over here and listen to something. They played the tape back. We heard T talking to his family, his mom and his sister and them on the phone. And he was talking about, having dude, put down his brother. That hurt his heart, and he couldn't believe his brother would say that. Man, why aren't you bringing me here? You know better than that. He said, no, I want you to come over here and listen to something. They played the tape back. We heard T talking to his family, his mom and his sister and them on the phone. And he was talking about, having dude, put down his brother.
He said that Big Meech had a FBI on the payroll, and the FBI gave Big Meech a recording that they had a Terry. So this nigga knew the FBI was on him, everything. And he mad at Terry because Terry said, man, I want to kill this nigga. And that's how him and Big Meech fell out. Instead of Big Meech knowing that these niggas is under investigation and just disappearing, he's still balling the club till his last day.
That hurt his heart, and he couldn't believe his brother would say that. Man, why aren't you bringing me here? You know better than that. He said, no, I want you to come over here and listen to something. They played the tape back. We heard T talking to his family, his mom and his sister and them on the phone. And he was talking about...
He talking to both of their moms and sisters on the phone, saying, yo, man, I need to kill this nigga. I should kill this nigga. Upset. He probably is upset, mad at the nigga. Nah, brothers and sisters talk to each other. But Meech took that as literally, the nigga want me dead. Yeah, I can't make this shit up, B. I gotta get out of here. I know the football
You know what
game
I'm
about to
saying?
come
You're
on.
not supposed to. I'm not going to be
Everybody
hanging
having
out with
football.
Puff and I
I'm gonna
got
be back
100
in the
bricks in the
morning.
basement. You know what I'm saying? And we at the house together. No, you don't do that. You don't mix the two. You know what I'm saying? And I learned how to do.
Yo, this is another part of the saga too, because Diddy is real tight with this nigga on the low. They say Diddy is super tight with Big Meech. When all this is going on, when the BMF run was going, they said Diddy was right there.
Do that very well. And that's why none of my friends fell with me, or they couldn't even though they tried to, insinuate. I used to get letters insinuating. Don't you think it's funny that most of the dudes that been around Puff got life sentences, or they doing it? Listen, man, that man ain't had nothing to do with what I was doing. Okay? We enjoyed each other, having fun, partying, man. And we was friends, that's it. He had nothing to do with what I done wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or my brother done wrong. No entertainment had nothing to do with what we did wrong. You know what I'm saying? On that.
He wasn't taking down none of the rappers, but they say they say Diddy. They said Diddy used to come to that nigga with 2-3 million. And Diddy was supplying the whole haul.
You know what?
They said that's how Diddy kept that money going. Fucking with Meech. Meech had Diddy supplying Harlem.
To try to insinuate a difference. That, you know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to. I'm not going to be hanging out with Puff and I got 100 bricks in the basement. You know what I'm saying? And we at the house together. No, you don't do that. You don't mix the two. You know what I'm saying? And I learned how to do that very well. And that's why none of my friends fell with me, or they couldn't even though they tried to, insinuate. I used to get letters insinuating. Don't you think it's funny that most of the dudes that been around Puff got life sentences, or they doing it? Listen, man, that man ain't had nothing to do with what I was doing. Okay? We enjoyed each other, having fun, partying, man. And we was friends, that's it.
He held it down.
He had nothing to do with what I done wrong.
So nah, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Puff
my
ain't
brother
got nothing
done
to do
wrong.
with that.
No entertainment had nothing.
Puff ain't got nothing to do with nothing, nigga. All right, let me get out of here. That's it for the day. Be back tomorrow. Y'all enjoy the football game. Enjoy the basketball games. That's on right now. And football. Look at Big Meech.
This is the mansion of Big Meech, the founder of the Black Mafia family, located in Lithonia, Georgia, valued at $774,000. Initially sentenced to 30 years in 2008, he started his prison term in 2005 and had several years shaved off his sentence while incarcerated. He has now been released early and moved to a halfway house in Miami. The mansion spans over 6,000 square feet, boasting 5 spacious bedrooms and 5 luxurious bathrooms. The backyard is well equipped with a large swimming pool and offers a beautiful forest view. Inside, it features modern decor, a state-of-the-art kitchen, a cozy living room with a fireplace, and a home theater, ensuring both comfort and entertainment. Big Meech, whose real name is Demetrius Flannery, is the founder of the Black Mafia family, a criminal organization that dominated drug trafficking in multiple U.S. cities. His release has garnered significant attention, reflecting the controversial and impactful nature of his life. This is the mansion.
Nigga had a nice house though, B. I did have another joint where they showed somebody walking into it.
Yeah, the nigga 50, the nigga held a motherfucking meeting at the federal building with the feds. And they gave the nigga 3 feds to walk around with all day for free. All the money that nigga got, and they gave this nigga 3 federal agents to walk around with for free. So if the nigga 50.
Man. That was off Big Meech page. He posted that about 50. They beefing back and forth.
Yeah, he was acting the up when it come to blowing money fast. Yeah, he was doing that part. We might be in Magic City, Allen Iverson, Jermaine O'Neal, everybody trying to have these money fights with the man. Yeah, he was acting the up when it come to blowing money fast.
Get out of here. I'll be over here tomorrow.
Bam, banging on you. Banging on you. You know what I mean? That's the mayor over there. You appreciate the hospitality. You appreciate Smack.
Big Meech was supposed to be a star.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man.
Big Meech love the king.
30 years ago, hip-hop was the blues. Ultimate blues. All that. Was what it was. This is what it is. Economy, community, people, culture, the variation. That's right. Big event, this group here, unparalleled as far as peace.
Exactly. That's right.
Except this is cool.
That's real. That's gangster. That's gangster. That's what's up right there. That's what's up, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Smack him, man. You already know. Last but not least, big motherfucking Meech. Let's get it. Album coming when y'all want it to come.
Man, y'all pussy motherfuckers better understand something, nigga. It's a real movement going on right here. Young Blue, Da Vinci, Young Jeezy, Baby D, and the rest of the motherfuckers that roll with the BMF Entertainment Squadron, nigga.
BMF Entertainment Squadron, niggas. Alright, it's time for me to go. Love y'all, man. Be back tomorrow early. Wake y'all up. I'm gonna wake y'all up early. You gonna see what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. Then we're gonna fall back from the BMF series for a little while until Sunday.